Hello guys, what is up? This is Castle Perfect here, bringing you another episode of my Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. Yeah, as you can see, I'm using a new team, completely new, because I was a little bit tired of my old team, and you know, Cresselia is way too overpowered for you Pokemons, and I decided to just go ahead and change my team a little bit, and I got a battle here against Cicirp. Link will be in the description to his channel. And so let's get started. I'm gonna lead off with my Exeggutor. He's gonna lead off with the Uxie. Uxie is gonna go for the trick and trick me a Choice Scarf as he gets my Salak Berry, which is kind of unfortunate, but he's not gonna be able to use it because I go for the Stun Spore and I paralyze the Uxie. So right now I decided to go ahead and switch out into my Crystal. He goes on ahead and puts up Stealth Rocks on my field. He decides to switch out into Superfly, which is a Flagon, and I decided to go ahead and put up my own Stealth Rocks. At this point, I'm like, the only thing that this Pokemon can actually do against me is Outrage or Earthquake or Flamethrower or something like that, so I'm not really too afraid of it. So all I'm gonna do here is go ahead and Toxic it, but he goes for a U-turn and brings out a Jet Ski, which is a Azumarill. I get some leftovers recovery because that's what's up, and I decided to switch out into my Exeggutor, predicting the Waterfall or Aqua Jet because that's super effective against my Crystal, but instead he decided to out-predict me here, and yeah, nice prediction there. He goes for the Ice Punch, predicting my switch into Exeggutor. Really good game right there. I was like, god damn it, I should not underestimate this guy. So I sent out my Hariyama because he's a big fat boy like Rick. Nah, just kidding. Rick, I love you too. Anyways, I'm going for the fake out here. I'm gonna get a flinch. I'm gonna get my burn activated. And actually, the reason for why I'm using Hariyama is because I got motivated by Dangerous 36M, and he loves to use this Pokemon as well. So yeah, I decided to just go ahead and use it myself, give it a shot. And I go for the close combat here. Unfortunately, he outpredicts me again for the second time and goes into a Spiritomb. But I'm not too afraid of anything what he has in his arsenal, because I mean the most dangerous move that he can do at this point is Will-O-Wisp, but I'm already burned and I got guts, so I'm not really too afraid of anything. So I go for the Earthquake, does about half, but then he gets a leftovers recovery, which is not going to allow me to make it a 2-hit KO, which is kind of unfortunate. So he goes for the Calm Mind and then goes for the Shadow Ball, following it up. Really good job there. Doesn't really KO me, quite kind of unfortunate for him. I'm going to be able to actually finish off something on his team because I know he's going to switch out here into the Flagon just to avoid the Earthquake. Bad play on his part, and this time I do out-predict you. And Ice Punch to the face of Flagon is 4-time super effective, and that's going to be enough to take out the Flagon, which is absolutely gorgeous. The burn is going to take me out, kind of unfortunate, so at this point I'm debating which Pokemon should I bring out. I don't know, but in the end I made a really good switch here and I go out into Dolphin. So at this point I'm like, he could go for 2 moves, 1 trick and 2 overhit. Instead he goes for the trick, which is gonna cost him a Pokemon because my Dolphin is not to be messing around with. And he's got a head smash move going on in his move pool because this Dolphin is not one of those particular Dolphin that you see every day, like putting up Stealth Rocks and stuff like that. This is a Rock Polish Physical Sweeper that I got on my team, and it works like a charm. I'm loving it, and he's doing a great job on my team, so I'm very proud of this Pokemon at this point. So I'm gonna be able to finish off the Road on Fire, or Hit Form actually, and then he's gonna bring out a Azumarill, finish me off with an Aqua Jet. Really good job there, and I sent out my Crystal. Crystal is definitely going to take at least 1 Aqua Jet, and I'm going to go for the X-Scissor, and this little damage that you're going to see right here is going to be crucial to this game because you will see at the end what I'm talking about. So remember at this point that I got a few damage on a few hit points damage on him, which is going to help me out a lot. And you will see why. But anyways, I'm gonna bring out my Umbreon, and Umbreon is the star of this show right here. You will see why. At this point, I'm like, I don't see Life Orb or anything on the Azumarill, so I'm guessing it's Choice Bandit or Choice Scarf or Choice Specs, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's definitely a choiced item. So I'll just go with it, and I go for the payback, predicting the switch or predicting him to stay in actually, because I really do not have anything to fear at this point because I know his choice needs something, and Aqua Jet is not gonna be able to finish me off. So I just wanted to get the Azumarill out of the way as soon as possible, but he decided to switch out and father out his Spiritomb. After that, he goes out into the Uxie. I'm gonna predict the Thunder Wave. I'm gonna go for the Taunt. Works out in the end, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna go for the Wish. Just to get my full HP on the next turn, knowing that he could either go for the U-turn or make another switch into Azumarill. But my thought process here was like to switch out into Raichu, get him go for a U-turn, and then get my HP back, fall to health. And because I do have Focus Edge on my Raichu, I'm gonna be able to at least survive 1 Aqua Jet coming from the Azumarill, and I'm gonna be able to finish him off with a Thunderbolt. Unfortunately, that's not the way it goes, and this is the first time that I see that Hex work against me. I paralyzed the Oxy at the beginning of the game. He's gonna get a paralysis at this point, and I'm like, God damn it, I just screwed up all my strategy right here. So that's unfortunate. I go for the nasty plot, just thinking that it might stay in and you know, go for something else besides like U-turn. I thought it would go for Psychic or something like that, but instead it goes out for the Duck Trio. I was gonna finish off my Raichu, which is kind of unfortunate. Raichu didn't get to do anything in this match, and for those of you who think Pikachu is better than Raichu, well, you are actually mistaken. I mean, Raichu has got a massive move pool and very, very, very good Pokemon in my opinion. Very good special attacker. While, you know, Pikachu has got a light ball, which makes his special attack 1.5 times stronger, I believe it is, or 2 times. I don't know what it is, but I still prefer Raichu anyway. So what's happening here is gonna bring out the Peanuts, which is a Duck Trio, and Duck Trio is gonna go for the Earthquake over and over again. All I'm trying to do here is just wither him down a little bit with Wish and Protect, and go for the payback whenever I can. As soon as I get the opportunity to attack him, that's what I'm gonna go for, and this is gonna be a good game. So at this point I'm like, well, if he kills me off with the Earthquake at this point, it's pretty much a good game, but that doesn't happen, which is amazing. And yeah, I do get my Wish up on the next turn, and Leftovers Recovery for the win. I'm gonna, you know, he's gonna bring out the Oxy at this point, and I'm like, why did you not send out a Sumail? Are you hiding something? I don't know. So at this point I'm starting to gain a little bit of confidence, because I know that the reason for why he didn't send out a Sumail at this point is because he's fearing something, but I don't know what. So I'm kind of confused at this point. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to stay here, because this is the only Pokemon that I have left, and I'm gonna see what's gonna happen later on. So at this point I'm like, hey, I should better just go out for the Protect, because I think that's the better thing to do, and just to scout out what Sumail is gonna do. But instead he goes for the switch out here, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Why are you switching? Tell me, why are you doing this? I mean, Stealth Rock is gonna be damaging your Azumarill to a certain point that it will definitely KO him. So I don't know what my opponent's plan is right here. So I go for the Wish, I get my full health, and then I go for a payback. Is go for the U-turn again. Azumarill is gonna come back in because it's a 1v2 situation, and one more switch out and Azumarill is gonna die. And at this point I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for superpower at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead for the Protect. Just get a little bit more health so I can possibly survive the next superpower. But instead he decided to switch, and I was like, face palm. What are you doing in God's name? What is this? I don't know what was happening here, but it works in my favor. I go for the payback. I'm about to finish off the Uxie, which is absolutely amazing, and on the next turn his Azumarill is gonna die because of the Stealth Rocks. So this was a very, very weird game in my opinion. I do not know what his mind process was right there, because I asked him through Skype, and he told me something in the lines of, I wouldn't kill with a superpower because I am choice carved. And I was like, well, it was worth the shot, so I don't even know why you actually switched out there right there and committed suicide. I didn't understand, but if you guys have any idea for why I actually did this, make sure to leave a comment and let me know, because I'm really curious. I'm very confused up until the day of today. I do not know what was going on there. So if you guys are so kind to leave a comment and let me know, that would be awesome. And also 120 likes for this video would be extremely awesome. Yeah, I love it. Anyways guys, make sure to check out my vlog channel, and link will be in the description. And until the next time, peace.